Hello everyone, Tech Life Therapy here, coming to you with a special Valentine's Day video tech list for those of you that are looking for that right gift for that special guy in your life. So today it's heavily focused on tech and different gifts that you can get that special someone. So without further ado, I'm going to go through a couple of things and a couple of different themes and some of the tech that I'll recommend. I've built this wish list on Amazon, so everything that I'm about to show you, I will link below the website address to these items should you decide to purchase on Amazon. Just for your own knowledge, I am not sponsored by Amazon. This is a new channel that I'm trying to build, and I like using Amazon. So I figured I use that platform to build this wish list and to give you an idea on cost and what some of these items are and what they do. So without further ado, we'll start at the top of the list. The first three items that I'll walk you through are really for that person who's into photography, perhaps video in your life. First item on that list is the DJI Mavic Air. So DJI, the best, if not one of the best drone companies out there. I currently own a Mavic Pro myself. The Air is really for that person who's looking for something on the lower end of the spectrum from a pricing standpoint, but you still get great quality. And the Mavic Air will not disappoint. Pricing on Amazon as listed, $689, and it comes in different colors if you wanted to choose a color that perhaps suits you, that individual, and you want to keep it a little more personable. Great option, a lot of fun. I'm still learning how to fly my drone, but nevertheless, an awesome tech gift for someone that's in the market for one. Recently released the DJI, also within the same brand as the drone, the DJI Osmo. This is a new pocket handheld camera. This is for that person who's looking to really just have a mobile, high quality recording / photography device, but they're not really into the DLR or some of the bigger cameras. This is for that person who's been in that GoPro spectrum but is looking for something a little bit more advanced. What's really cool about this camera is that it's easy to use. It has a gimbal, which gives you a full stability factor when you're filming and shooting video. And you can attach it to your iPhone or Android device, as you see here, to use your device as a screen. It does come with the built-in screen as well. However, this device is really for that person who just loves to capture every moment of their vacation, or they just love to take video. So recently released by DJI, getting great reviews starting at $349. Really, the main driving factor here is the stability with the gimbal and the ability of shoot video with this camera, something you can't do with other handhelds. All right, moving on to something outside of both spectrums. If this is for that person that has perhaps many different forms of photography, but they haven't added a 360-degree camera to their collection of cameras. This is by far one of the best. I've done a lot of research. I'm looking to purchase one myself. The Insta 360 really is one class above most of the other cameras as far as quality. It shoots in 4K. The video footage is simply amazing. Since this was released, it's gotten tons of reviews, and it's a really great tool to add to anyone who is a photographer or really enjoys shooting video. All right, moving to a different category now. This is if you want to keep things a little more simple. A couple of different devices that are geared towards maintaining or keeping track of like loose items. Like for instance, the tile. I have a couple of these. This is if you want to stay on the simple end. Maybe you just started dating. You don't want to spend a lot of cash, but these are awesome. As you can see, I use them on my keys to make sure that if they get lost, I can find them. I have them in my wallet and my bicycle actually. So super easy to use, easy to track if you lose something. So for those of you that want to keep, just track of like loose items that are easy to lose, tile, awesome little, gift that you don't have to spend a lot of money on. Or the alternative, if you want to go outside of that tile world but have the same capability, the Keysmart is a product that actually does the exact same thing. It has tile software built into it, but what's really cool is that it's more than just a key. It actually has a couple of different uses, as you can see here. All right, you can find it by utilizing your phone. There's an LED light. You can open, obviously, a bottle, and it's rechargeable. Okay, so awesome little tool, cool little looking device for those that are looking for the latest tech. At a very reasonable price. Amazon has it on sale right now for $49. Now, moving into the tech world. So if you are looking to introduce someone into some sort of smart device, or you're looking to up their smart tech in their home, and you want to start perhaps at the door, okay, this is one of my favorites. The Smart Lock, the Yale Nest, really one of the most advanced lock systems that are out there right now. On the pricier side, $289, but it's a keyless entry, easy to set up, easy to install. I was able to get mine installed within under 30 minutes. Full control over the Nest app from anywhere, really anywhere in the world. You don't need to be within the vicinity of your home to control it. Super sleek, modern looking for anyone who's looking to upgrade and really get into that home tech space. Okay. And then if perhaps the lock is something too personable and not something that you are interested in gifting, and again, the whole purpose of these next couple of items is for that person who perhaps just begun their tech home initiative or are looking to get into it. Any of these products is a really great way of like kickstarting that transition. Okay, so the Nest Learning Thermostat, it's one of the most popular thermostats on the market, if not the most. Looks super nice and sleek, and the design of it is really at this point become iconic in the home. So easy to install, though I do recommend having it professionally installed so you don't blow your AC. Do check for compatibility before purchasing. If you are purchasing this for someone that you live with, do your homework. Don't just purchase it, because if the AC system is not compatible, you'll find yourself returning. But maybe this is something that's been on your loved one's wish list, and it's definitely something that they'll appreciate. Okay, and then again, in the gist of introducing someone into the tech world, and my neighbor recently just actually purchased his first smart lights, and he was pretty stoked about that, so I can relate. This is a really good starter kit. Okay, it's the Echo Dot 3rd generation with a Philips Hue packet that comes with the bridge. So in order for you to connect the Philips Hue, you do need to have a bridge. This kind of just gets everything all in one. If you're planning on getting smart lights, part of the fun is having an Alexa or Google Hub connected to it to control it for you. And this is a really great way to get the full package without having to worry with compatibility, what works with what. Right off the bat, you're getting the lights and the voice command that works with it for that person that perhaps needs a little bit of a push to get into that tech world. Okay, now moving away from technology, photography, going into that loved one who perhaps is looking to get into the smartwatch segment. And I've got a couple of options for you, Garmin, Fitbit, Samsung, and Apple. This way we can sort of hit all of the different phone experiences from iOS to Android. First off is Garmin. Really, the selling point here is if you're looking for something that's sporty, that is really the driver in, or the driving company within active wear for sports, this is the smartwatch to go with. Built-in GPS. This device can also store music for those that are looking for an experience without their phone. You can also utilize it to pay for, kind of like Apple Pay. There's something like that NFC built into the watch. Okay, and what's awesome about GPS with this watch is that you don't need your phone, but these guys Garmin leads the market when it comes to active smart devices. This watch also has a built-in golf app if you're a golfer or that loved one is a golfer. Great option on a much manageable scale as far as budget, $254. as you see in comparison to Apple Watch and whatnot. So one of my favorites, I love their app. I actually have a Garmin watch with their scale, and it's a seamless process. I love utilizing both. And then if you keep scrolling down, you have a Fitbit as well, which is on the simpler side for that individual that really wants a tracker and get into the fitness tracking world. Fitbit has also led the market. This is one of the latest, and it's getting great reviews. The Fitbit Charge 3, also discounted. Price has gone down $20 since released, and this device is fairly new. And then for that Android or even iOS user in your life, this watch is really the latest and greatest from Samsung. It's a beautiful timepiece. I've seen a couple in sort of in person before, and it's a really beautiful watch. It stands out. It looks more like a traditional watch. Price on this device has also dropped since it's released. Keep in mind you have different sizes when you're looking to purchase them, so make sure you find the right size for that person that you're gifting. But a beautiful device that can come in different variations of colors too, so make sure you do your homework. But beautiful timepiece, you cannot go wrong. Really the best in Samsung's wearable technology. And then last but not least, from a smartwatch perspective, Apple, you can't go home with the Apple Watch Series 4. The one I'm showing you here is a GPS cellular connected version. It costs a little more. You can go to a different target price if you want to go down cost, if you don't include the cellular connection and also the size of the watch. But this is a beautiful timepiece here. And if you're looking for that Apple seamless and usability, if the person you're trying to gift is an Apple user, you can't go wrong with an Apple Watch. You will not be disappointed. Keep in mind, if you do go with the cellular version, they will need to pay $10 a month for that service plan if they want to take advantage of that cellular communication or having that watch without carrying your phone with you. But really, this is one of my favorites. I own an Apple Watch myself, and I wear it pretty much every day. Okay, so now as we go towards the end of our list, a couple of different TV streaming devices that you can utilize for entertainment. So a couple of options here. I wanted to give you guys 3 options. Roku. These guys have a ton of different devices from, as you can see here, a streaming box, 4K, all right, with access to Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, Sling. If you wanted to do something a little more economical, Roku does offer streaming sticks that are a lot cheaper, but this is really one of their higher end 4K streaming media devices, which I personally love. I've gifted one of these to my family members once and no complaints. If you wanted to go on the higher end of the spectrum and go with really the box that is the most expensive and higher quality, you're looking at an Apple TV 4th generation. In my opinion, this is one of the better ones. I personally utilize this on a daily basis. It's a 4K streaming device. You're really getting the best quality on your TV if you have a 4K TV. Again, costs a little more, but if you're in the Apple ecosystem, certainly worth it. And I would recommend to anybody who does not have one yet. And then last but not least, as far as streaming devices, I went with the Fire Cube TV. Because this is Amazon's version of the Apple TV, also 4K, Ultra HD. What's unique about this box is that it has Alexa built into it. So, meaning if you wanted to engage into that Alexa ecosystem and everything that comes with it, this is a great device that can really take things up a notch in your living room. You can tell it Alexa to find different TV shows once you link your account like Netflix into it, Amazon Prime as well. So an awesome little box that gives you 4K streaming, sort of in between the Apple TV and the Roku box if you wanted to go that route. And then last but not least, if you're just looking for an Alexa and it has not made its way into your home, we'll start with really the biggest and most showy of the Echo shows, and it's really the Echo Show second generation. This is a massive screen, 10.1 inches. It's actually on sale right now for $179. If that loved one in your home owns a current Alexa, there is a trading program now that you can trade in an old Echo for a new one. Credits vary from $5 to $25, sometimes even higher. But this is an awesome piece to have in your home if you don't have one yet. Beautiful display, and there's lots of productivity that you can get out of it. If you want to go with something on the more conservative side, you've got your Echo Show second generation, a great speaker, perhaps a screen and a camera is not your thing. This is really the device that kind of started it all from a automated home, smart home device, the first generation of the Echo. They're now on the second generation. It's a beautiful piece that you can just sort of integrate into your home. And this is really one of the cheaper devices that accomplishes everything that the other devices do without a screen. And it's also on sale for $69. Last but not least, perhaps you want a screen, not such a big screen. The Echo Spot is really what could be that device for you. This is small. You can put it anywhere. As you can see here, a nightstand before you're going to bed. You can set alarms. Great for the weather and whatnot, if depending where you put this to live in your home. Another great device and another great gift for that loved one in your life. On sale as well for $99. So there you have it, guys. This was a long list. So if you stuck through and you had a look at everything that I covered with you, this pretty much hits all ends of the spectrums when it comes to a gift, from tech to photography to just minimalist tiles that are little fun devices to keep you, engaged and making sure you don't lose your keys, right? That happens to all of us. So hopefully this list helped you as you search for that gift for your loved ones. If you have Amazon Prime and you order it, now you get it way before, obviously, Valentine's Day. But again, hit that like button, subscribe if you enjoyed the video and you found it helpful. I look forward to posting more videos for all of you. Until then, Tech Life Therapy, thank you for your time, and I look forward to posting more videos your way. Have a good night.